All right, boys and girls, welcome to the DFS experience for Saturday, November 11th. We only got a 3-game slate. I'm going to breeze through this video like there's no tomorrow. Listen, this video is brought to you by our friends over at Thrive Fantasy, the player prop website where you can play against the house or play against other players in contest format. Jason Tatum over under 29.5 total points. If you choose over, you get 95 points. If you choose under, you get 105 points. You got OG Anunoby over under 0.5 steals. If you choose over, you get 70 points. If you choose under, you get 130 points. If you use my promo code, you do get a deposit match up to 250. Or you can use the link that's in my description. And my promo code is DFS Chapo. I'll be honest with you. I know there's a lot of shit going on in the NBA right now as I speak. It's like, what? It's 10:11 East Coast time. My notifications are going crazy. Fucking Jason Tatum ejected, Jaren Jackson ejected, Larry Nance broke his shoulder. Oh shit, Nas Reed. Oh my god, I have fucking Nas. Oh my god, Nas Reed. Yo, listen, I can't. I don't know. This week has been unbelievable. Unbelievable is not the real word. I'll be honest with you. This week has been unbearable with NBA DFS. Thank God I've been throwing a little pocket change to hockey because I've been destroying hockey. There seems not to be a lot of people using projections or whatever. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm playing NHL and I'm getting takedowns or coming in second place, so I'm just destroying NHL. If it wasn't for NHL, I'd have probably climbed to the top of my house and swan dived onto the pavement because the NBA. NBA is sick right now. And as I was looking at the notifications, my player got fucked up, and that's Nas Reed. So much shit goes on in the NBA. This shit is unbearable, like unbearable. Makes me want to fucking retire from this shit. But I know I got to keep going. But listen. Let's get this shit going. Let's get out of here. Listen, we're gonna start with DraftKings. We're gonna start with point guard. Steph Curry's still a little bit too cheap. Fire his ass up. Donovan Mitchell's in play. Trae Young found himself. I have no confidence in Damian Lillard. I have no confidence in Milwaukee. They needed 600 points from Giannis, and they still lost. Milwaukee's unappealing. Middleton is a shell of himself. And I just have no care in the world for Milwaukee. Scotty Barnes still too cheap. They don't listen. Lock his ass in. DeJounte Murray, he's fine. Garland is too cheap. Drew Holiday 6.8. He's fine. Schroeder's fine. I don't like Paul off the bench. Derek White, you can take a shot. Kyle Lowry if you're desperate. I don't like Cole Anthony. Suggs has been playing well. Every time I play Cole Anthony, he plays 2 minutes. Fultz, you can take a shot. Campaign is trash. The rest of those guys are unplayable. Shooting guard. Jaylen Brown in play. LeVert could take a shot on a short slate. Klay Thompson's trash for fantasy. Middleton is trash. Look, Middleton is just being babied right now. I don't know if he's trash, but he can't give you his all. 20 minutes, so he's not playing full minutes, giving you 16, 15, 30, 25, 27 fantasy points. That's not going to win you much of anything, and I'm not here to fucking be nice. I'm here to tell you what the fuck is going on. And Chris Middleton is bad for fantasy. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. You feel me? OG, take a shot. Josh Richardson, if you're desperate. Bojan, I'm lying. Bogdan, and play. Malik Beasley's trash. You're probably better playing Anthony Black than fucking Malik Beasley. Tatum, you play. Butler's been all right, but at his price, if he gives you his average, you lose. You feel me? If you pay, get out of calculator. Because sometimes I be telling y'all 6 times value, then we get these fucking idiots in the chat talking about how much do you expect? Shut the fuck up. Get out of calculator and fucking times that shit. 8 times 3 times 6. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. 6 times value. How hard is that? What the fuck am I hearing? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not in the mood right now. I'm sorry. Listen. Franz Wagner, 7.1. He's fine. Strus. If you're desperate, it's a 2-game slate. Fucking Andrew Wiggins need to go back to Canada. What the fuck is going on with this guy? Oh, alert. Nas Reed won't return. Yeah, all right. So, Andrew Wiggins isn't shooting particularly well. He's not taking a lot of shots. Getting, 5 rebounds a game, no assists. Barely any blocks, barely any steals. He's trash. I'm about production. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. DeAndre Hunter's in play. Sadiq Bey, if you're desperate. Jay Crowder's been all right, to be honest with you. Let's go to power forward. Nas Reed won't return. Oh my fucking god. Wow. All right. Giannis, 11K. If Lillard is out, you can play Giannis because you know he needs to score 700 points for them to have a chance. But I really only like him if Lillard is out. Lillard is going to take away from him. Siakam had one good game. If game log chasers want to chase that, then they could chase that. 53 fantasy points. Finally, he finally hit 50. Look, he's been subpar all season. 3 weeks in, he finally took 25 shots. I don't know if he's going to continue to make 25 shots, take 25 shots. Listen, part of playing NBA DFS, part of any DFS is you got to listen to news. So if you hear a Toronto beat writer saying, yo, listen, the coach is forcing Siakam to take more shots, then you could play him. But if you want to get this bitch assness 13 and 11 and 12 shots, you're not paying this 8K off. Remember what I said? You're looking for 5-6 times value. 8 times 5 is what? 8 times 6 is what? That's what you're looking for. You feel me? Porzingis, you could play Banchero, Mobley. Jalen Johnson is my guy. Draymond, if you're desperate. Portis and Horford, if you're really, really desperate. Mo Wagner, Saric, you could take a shot. And that's where I stop at. I don't play bums in my lineup. I respect my spots. You feel me? Bam Bam is in play. Jakob Poeltl's in play. Jared Allen's in play. Brook Lopez is another fucking big bozo. What the fuck is wrong? What crawled up his ass and died? What the fuck is wrong with him? Looney, Capella, you could take a shot, but he's going up against Bam. Goga's in play. Okongo's in play. You're gonna get 20 to 22 minutes out of Okongo, and that's that. Now we're about to go to FanDuel in a few minutes. Breeze through it real quick. Listen, if you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video on a Friday night / Saturday morning. Listen, if you're not subscribed, I need you to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up, check out the Patreon link in the description if you need help with lineups, if you want me to send you my finalized optimal lineups. And that's mostly geared towards people that don't have time to do research, have time to wait for news, have time to make their own lineups, and they need a DFS master to make the lineups for them. That's where the Patreon comes into play. Let's go to FanDuel. Let's wrap the shit up and let's get the fuck out of here, because NBA is really annoying the fuck out of me right now, to be honest with you. FanDuel, all right. Mitchell, Trae Young, Steph Curry's too cheap. Murray's fine, Garland's fine, Drew Holiday, Schroeder, Derek White. Derek White's a little overpriced, but he's fine because of his blocks and steals upside. Chris Paul, if you're desperate, I don't think I'm doing anything under Chris Paul. And I don't even think I'm playing Chris Paul. Jaylen Brown, fine. Maybe a touch too cheap. OG's in play. LeVert. Klay Thompson at 54 you could do, but he doesn't do anything, just shoot. I prefer Bogdan, to be honest with you. Strus, if you're desperate. Let's go to small forward. Listen, I know that a lot of people like to play like cheap guys so they could pay up. I don't play like that. I respect my spots. I'm looking for a minimum of 30, 35 fantasy points from each spot. I don't punt any spots. I know they tell you to do that on shows. I don't do that. So when I'm going through my videos, I don't creep too far down. the people that A, don't play at least 24 minutes, or B, don't take a lot of shots, because you're not in a position to give me the fantasy points that I need to win. When you do your lineup review and you look at the top players, the top lineups, they all have fire flames next to them. That means that every spot produced. So if you punt a spot with a bozo just to pay up for someone, and they give you 10 fantasy points, 12 fantasy points, you're not winning shit. You see what I'm saying? You might cash, but you're not trying to win any. You're not trying to win any tournaments. I try to take down every tournament I play. So that's that. Tatum, Barnes look fine. Barnes is almost 10K. Well, he deserves it. OG's fine. Jalen Johnson's fine. Bogdan, like I said, DeAndre, you could take a shot. And I'm not playing anything under that. Power forward, same cast of characters. Porzingis is fine at 8.2. Mobley's fine. Draymond is fine. Jared Allen, Saric. The lowest I'll go is Saric. I know Steve Kerr been playing Trace Jackson Davis, but you can't trust Steve Kerr. And at center, Bam. Bam at 8.8. Clay Capella, Jakob Poeltl, and Okongwu are my centers. Listen, I'm about to get out of here. Look at the rest of the notifications to see what else is going wrong with my lineups. You can't make this shit up. This has been one hell of a week in NBA DFS. Hopefully next week is better for all of us. I will be adding an NHL tier to my Patreon because that shit's been so delightful. And I've heard other content creators say they play NHL and it's so easy, and I've experienced that. So I'm about to start providing NHL lineups in my Patreon. Let me know if you're interested in that. And other than that, I'm about to go on and get out of here. Listen, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit the bell. Thumbs up. Check out the Patreon link in the description if you need any type of NFL, NBA, or NHL lineups. And I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully, some of you cash. Ciao.